machine, a never-ending melody. energy, a never-ending melody. energy, a never-ending melody. Yeah.
They say love is lovely. They say love is lovely. Oh yeah. Gotta let you know what you're doing to me. Gotta let you know what you're doing to me. Ah, yeah. You're the source of my heartbeat. You're my light in the dark.
afternoon, everyone. I am Janelle Anthony Alphonse. I'm the owner of JME Luxurious Wedding and Events. Thank you very much. You have been tuning in on our pages, looking at what we have set up here. No, it is not a real wedding. However, we are showing you behind the scenes of what we are doing, introducing you to Caribbean Brunch Weddings. Yes, that is correct. So it's a difference. We are going to be introducing you to our first person, which is the owner of Taste Buds 868. You can find her on Instagram. So Latoya Sibro, she's going to introduce herself and she's going to let us know what she has here on the menu today.
Thank you, Janelle. Again, my name is Latoya Sieber, owner of Taste Buds 868. As I mentioned to Janelle when she first reached out to me, the reasoning behind and how did Taste Buds evolve or come about. Really and truly, it was born from me doing a brunch from my sister's birthday. After much nagging, I created this brunch for her, and it was posted to social media. Friends saw it, liked it. How can we get it?
Right.
Ended up doing a few boxes for Father's Day and propel us forward, and here we are now.
Right.
What we have here is my take on what I would prefer and like for brunch at a wedding.
Well, I'm a foodie, and I'm guessing that a lot of people who are looking at us are foodies because we are in a Caribbean country,
Right.
and Trinidad on the whole. So I just want to let everyone know, based on what we are introducing here, there is nothing local, right? So our brunch wedding, we have quite a few things on the menu. So Latoya, could you quickly run us through in terms of what we have already plated?
Okay, so stemming from the mention of the brunch and nothing local, I adore diner/international breakfast items.
Right.
So coming forward, we have our French toast.
Right.
We have some bagels with pancake muffins. We have some sausages cooked in maple syrup. We
Right.
have some bacon cooked in
Right.
Hennessy and maple syrup.
Wow.
Yes, a lot of booze. It's a wedding after all. We have charcuterie cups. This has been on the scene for a few months while everybody's entered, but these are individual charcuterie cups.
Okay.
We have some roast beef croissants, a little bougie. Pumpkin spice donuts. Because, I mean, it's still breakfast here.
Right, right.
And I don't know if your parents were on you about having fruits at breakfast. So we have some fruit cocktail with lemon curd yogurt dressing.
Right.
Cannot leave out the chicken and waffles.
Right.
And all dessert situation going on here. The spoons are filled with cheesecakes.
Right.
One is Nutella, one is lemon, and one is
Right.
strawberry.
This is quite a few things. I know you have like a variety of other things
Yes.
on your menu, and you're very creative.
And it could be tailored.
Right. So that is my other question to you in terms of persons contacting us, because guys, what we are going to do is we have created brunch packages. So that is going to come out very soon. So you can look out for that. But to persons who may be thinking that, okay, this is real fancy thing. And you know, I like bacon shark, I like, smoked herring, I like saltfish and that kind of thing. What about local food? If a client, wants to get something local on the menu, they can probably, mix it up. Are you able to supply that?
I do apologize. I say that from now, but my expertise at the moment is the international cuisine.
Right.
I am sorry, but
Yeah.
been there, done that with
Right.
local food. Like,
Right.
you're sitting down eating and it's like, my auntie can make a better bacon shark than this.
Right.
Hello. No. No. So, the local, not really my expertise.
Okay. Very nice. But I'm loving everything here, and I'm sure people who are looking at us they are very hungry. And Yeah, everything seems to be quite fine. So my last question to you: what, in terms of, I know your background is brunch, but for your interest in terms of joining, JME into providing brunch weddings, how would that impact you, or how do you feel pertaining to that?
Um, I see it as a little challenge, a little startup challenge. Um, when Taste Buds really, it was small,
Right.
A friend here and there. Oh, I saw this on this person's page.
Right.
Can you? And having done this today, and the amount of work that was involved,
Right.
it's a work in progress. It's a challenge today that I accepted,
Yes.
and I
But
ain't
you
trying to
did
really
good.
pat myself on the back, but
What you did
it
excellent.
kind of,
Yeah. But you did
minus the
excellent.
humidity.
Yeah.
We had so much rain and
That's
thunder
fine.
and lightning today, but
Guys, just to let you know, we are at the backyard that is in Carpichaima. So we would be showing you the rest of the venue. So this is Latoya. Again, thank you very much, Latoya. Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much for your interest.
thank you.
And we would be chatting with you very soon again.
For sure, I would like to see where GME and Taste Buds go from here.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye.
All right, can we-
Hi guys, so we are back here with another interviewing Miss Avion Pope. All right, so our makeup artist, our talented, amazing makeup artist.
Oh, thank you very much.
So how are you today?
I'm good.
And how are you feeling?
Nervous.
Why? It's all
I'm
hot.
trying
It's just
to
the three of us
shake it
here.
off.
We don't have
Shake
nobody
it
else watching
off.
us. It's just the three of us here.
Shake off them nerves.
All right, so tell me something. We're introducing brunch weddings to the Caribbean. Your part in terms of brunch weddings. Tell us what, would have inspired you to do this look on our bride today.
Okay, so the first thing is, well, mainly it's brunch wedding happens during the day.
Right.
So you want to make sure that the bride looks as natural, flawless, but yet still glam
Nice.
and gorgeous.
Yes,
So a little smoke tends to work during the day, so we went in with a little smoke on the outer corner, but we kept the eyes just a little bit between soft, so a
Right.
cross between soft
Yeah.
and a little hint of sass.
Nice. I
Yeah.
love that. I love
And
it.
we kept the rest of the face very soft.
Yeah.
We also went and we make sure that we bronze the face up, we warm the face up so you get that natural, we add back that little color
Nice.
to the skin. We kept it glowy as well.
I love it. I love
Yeah.
it. I love it. So tell me something. Now, because it's just the three of us here, right? What I would want to know is that what inspires you in terms of bridal looks, because that's your specialty. So what inspires you? Is it that when a bride comes to you, is it that they would have to come with their look, or you would just look at their face and say, okay, well, this is, the look that I'm going to do for you? Or what inspires you to do bridal makeup?
Okay, so it's the boat. It's a little bit of the boat. So I always give the bride the option.
Right.
You come to me and tell me what you require, what you have in mind as a bride, what
Nice.
you envision, what's your vision for your look,
Right.
right? And so I tend to work with that. However, some brides do not have a vision; they just want to look pretty.
Right.
I want to look pretty.
Like me, I was a pretty bride.
Right? So one of the things that I would do is actually look at the face structure and work with that.
Okay.
Right? Work with the features, work with the
Right.
color of the bouquet as well, because it's very important.
Yes,
You
yes.
don't want to have a bouquet like this and you put on some purple lips.
No, we don't want to do no.
Yeah?
No.
Because taking a picture from head to hair,
Yeah.
the purple lips would just be off.
Right.
So always going soft when the bouquet is a little bit colorful tends to work just fine.
I love it. I love it. I love the fact that you went into color combination. I love the fact that you spoke on in terms of, the different times because it's a brunch wedding. We have to ensure that the client or the bride does not look too much.
Correct.
Right? And especially we are in a backyard here, so this is a garden finish.
Correct.
So it will work with the whole ambience of the venue and whatnot.
Yeah.
So that is very important. The key things that you look for. So tell me a bit about why your interest in terms of joining JME's team to do brunch weddings for the Caribbean.
Well, I must say the team is very, very amazing. Like, oh my God.
Oh, why, thank you. Say thank you, team. Right.
The team is very amazing. Like the people, I mean, you see, and when we first, met
Right.
during, I should say via phone.
Right.
Yeah, and being able to go and view everybody's work, I was like, what?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
So
Professional,
that was my reaction. Like, yeah, man, you understand? we ready for this? Are you ready, girl? You ready? Yeah. So I mean, it's a lot of professionals on the team, and the way everybody kind of mesh.
Right.
Everybody mesh.
Yeah.
Everybody mesh.
So we didn't
everybody,
have to know each other for like a long
Correct.
period of time. It's just, we in the same industry, but different parts that we
Correct.
play in the industry. All right. So thank you very, very much.
You're welcome.
Is there anything else that you would like to tell? Well, seeing that is the three of us here, is there anything else you'd like to tell us?
Right, have an amazing day.
Thank you.
Doesn't she look beautiful? She looks really nice. Guys, this is Makeup by Avian as well. My face. Thank you very, very much,
You're
Avian. I
welcome.
wish you all the best. And thank you very much for joining Jeremy's team and
to you
providing
as
this
well.
introduction
Thank
to our
you.
brunch weddings.
Thank you,
Thank
honey.
you. Bye. Good afternoon, everyone. So we have another one of our pros on the team, Miss Prophetic Hands by Angel. Guys, Angel is so talented. I am telling you this. She is very, very talented. Please look at our bride here. This hairstyle is from Angel. So, Angel, tell us a bit about why this hairstyle. What inspired you to create this hairstyle?
Okay, so we are doing brunch weddings, and well, we want to go light because it's early morning, and sometimes the bride don't have to do much.
Right.
And we're trying to sway towards the natural side
Right.
to go with the makeup as well. So her hair is natural and it has little color. So I envision her with the sun hitting the hair and the makeup. So I wanted to do natural. So I did single finger curls in a whole
Wait, just now,
hair.
what you meant by single finger curls? Is it that it's your finger?
I
and
used
you-
my finger to curl
So
her
you didn't have
entire
to
hair.
use no-
Comb,
no-
nothing. We went natural all the way. No
Wow.
comb, no heat, nothing.
Okay,
So I
proper.
finger curl it singly, and we did like a light bun on the top. And then we use the little accessories. Nothing too heavy, nothing that will stress her out, no weave
Yes.
to fly in her hair, nothing like that. So her whole entire hair is
Very nice.
natural.
Really, really nice. I love it. I love it. So, Angel, seeing that your hands are so prophetic.
Thank you.
What, tell me, in terms of brides coming to you, with their hairstyles, because you do natural hairstyle,
Yes.
you do installation of weaves and all of these different things. Is it that they have to bring a hairstyle to you? Or you can just, tell by the shape of their face or by the texture of their hair? Or what is it that inspires you to create looks for brides?
Okay, so when a bride comes to me, I will tell her to send her garment, which is her dress.
Right.
I would also to ask her to send pictures of what she likes.
Right.
Because the dress could play a big part in the hairstyle.
Okay.
Because not all dresses is going to make the hairstyle look good.
Correct,
So you
yeah.
have to combine all. You just
Right.
don't send the hairstyle. You have to get some kind of assistance to see it come alive.
Nice.
So I would also ask them to send a picture of their face so we would know if to put the hair down, if to put the hair up, because you want that the makeup artist could have face to work with at the same time.
Right.
So it's all about the combination of everything, the dress, the jewelry, the hair accessories. So I ask for all of that.
Okay.
So I just don't do hair. I have to have some level of inspiration to have the
Right.
vision to assist the bride.
Okay. So you specialize? You specialize only in bridal hair?
Bridal hair is my passion at the moment.
Okay.
Because I just know I'm in love with the idea of love, and brides on the day seem to have a different kind of passion, and it's like you're getting to see them do this and to start a new life. So
Yes.
you now assisting them in that. So it'll be like a difference. So yes. Right now, I am currently on the drive of bridal hair, although
Right.
I would have my special clients who would want me, but
Excuse me, yes, I was once a bride, but guys, this is here by Angel, so of course I would like you to facilitate me as well. So thank you very, very much. If it is that someone looking to reach out to you, to come home to them or whichever venue that they are at, you do come to the brides and whatnot,
yes.
right?
Yes, I do consultations with the brides prior to know what it is I need to do.
Okay.
Because sometimes I may come before the wedding to do installations, because sometimes some brides are tender-headed.
Right.
So you don't want to do the hair on the same day that they would be in pain and stuff. So you would
Right.
want to go before, test their scalp, do the installations, and then on the day of the wedding, I will style the hair.
Okay.
Because it's all about them. You
Right.
need them to be as comfortable on that day and happy on that day. You don't want them to be crying for headache, and
Right.
so you just need to have that with your brides.
I sense how passionate you are about your
Yes.
craft. So I have one final question for you. Do you do trials?
Yes, I do trials, but I also tell clients that I see it's not necessary. Not everybody needs a trial.
Okay.
Not everybody needs a trial, because you still have to know your customer's budget and their finances.
Right.
Because I would have to charge for trials. But if it is you want a hairstyle like this, I won't tell you to do a trial.
Right.
But if it comes to somebody who is doing weave installation for the first time, you want them to get comfortable. So I
Right.
would tell them do a trial, because not everyone would look good in an installation.
Okay.
Even wigs, not everyone would carry it the way that it's supposed to be.
That's
So
so
with trials,
true.
it have a yes and it have a no.
Okay, great. I really love the fact that you say, in terms of budget.
Yeah.
For me as a planner, budget is very important,
Yes.
especially for the couple that is coming to us. It's very important for them to come with a budget.
Yes.
And not just an overall budget, but come with a budget that itemize every single services that would make up their wedding.
Exactly.
Right? So thank you very, very
No
much.
problem.
Thank you for the hairstyle. Thank you for the bride hairstyle. On
No
behalf of the
problem.
bride, thank you very much.
No problem.
Guys, our brunch weddings, our introduction to our brunch weddings, it's phenomenal. Please look out for more in terms of our packages. They're going to come out
Yeah.
very, very, very soon. Thank you very much. Bye. Say bye.
Bye.
Okay, guys. So we are embraced by another one of our team members, which is Cohen Sinath. So Cohen, if you look to the back of me, guys, you're gonna see, this masterpiece from Cohen. So I would leave Cohen to tell us a bit about his design. What inspired you to do this look today?
Thank you, Janelle. All right, so today, a lot of our inspiration, of course, it's a brunch wedding, right? So we wanted to make sure that, the design, the decor says brunch,
Right.
all right? So we decided to use low centerpieces, very gardeny. Of course, we are at the backyard,
Right.
which is a garden,
Yes.
and we drew a lot of our inspiration from what is around us. Some of the colors,
Right.
the field,
Yeah.
use a lot of green in the design, the
Right.
colors. Even if you look
Yeah.
around, we have yellow
Yes.
in some of the plants, pinks and blushes and so forth. So that's where we more or less pull our design concept from.
Okay,
Yeah.
nice. So I want you to tell persons, who is Cohen Sinath, or who is Cohen Sinath as
Yeah.
a designer?
Yes, certainly. Well, we have been in the industry, or for almost 15 years, or just about 15 years.
That's a long
Right?
time.
Yeah. And during this time, we would have had the pleasure of working with some amazing designers locally. We did a lot of our training locally, but we
Right.
also did international training with iWed and some other institutions in Canada. So we draw from, even when we spoke about inspiration early on, we draw inspiration from all of these persons that we've interacted with.
Right.
We're based in Aruka, a very central place.
Right.
And so that's basically, myself as a designer. I try to keep myself learning and abreast, doing whatever courses
Yeah.
that, come up that are available to us. We do. Yeah.
Okay, so what I think that some people may look at,
Yeah.
yes, the place looks absolutely beautiful.
Thank you, Jadelle.
So tell me, like, in terms of a look like this,
Yes.
how long would it take you to actually sketch it
Yes.
first
Yeah.
and then present it?
Now, this is a lot of work behind the scenes, as they
Right.
would say. This is a lot of work. In terms of hours, this can, it can take us a couple of weeks to actually, design. But of
Put it
course, to
together.
put it together.
Right.
For today's
Yeah.
event, it was such of a wonderful challenge. We didn't have weeks or so forth. We just
Right.
had a few days, and
Yeah.
we came up with this.
That is very good.
Yeah.
So this area here,
This is
so for everyone to see this
Sure.
area here, this is our reception area.
yes. This is the
So
reception area.
It's a table setting for 10. And this piece in the middle here, this
Yes.
drop down piece, tell me about this piece.
Well, the piece here is what I like to do in our weddings, and the weddings that we do, designs that we do, is to create a showstopper or something that would, a couple pieces that
excellent.
would,
Excellent.
would just draw a person's
Yeah.
eyes and interest to it. And this is what we created. It's circular.
Yeah.
We use a lot of roses.
Right.
There are some cherry blossoms
Right.
and some eucalyptus.
Yeah.
And this is what we created with it.
I love
so
the
it
fact
gives.
that you said showstopper.
Yes.
Because it is indeed a showstopper. From the minute that I saw it, when I came out, I'm like, wow, it caught my eye. So you would have well accomplished this.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Great.
So our ceremony area,
Yes,
so the
to the
gazebo.
gazebo.
So I
come on
realized
this
that
side.
a lot of the plants, the venue, it's an excellent venue. So
Yes.
what would you say that in terms of your interest in working with JME, in the introduction of brunch weddings, because it's a brunch wedding, a lot of the times it's a fun time.
Yes.
It's more in the morning time, early morning. So you want a place looking bright and not dull, or not, in this neutral sense, but you want something to wake persons
To wake
up.
persons up.
Right? So, in terms of the colors, what was your idea behind the colors?
Well, certainly that.
yeah.
It's certainly that. The fact that it's a brunch wedding,
Right.
and you, just as you said, you want it to be bright and
Right.
interesting, and
Right.
the color palette that we spoke about was
Right.
citrus splash, and
Yes.
that this is depicting that color scheme, that color palette.
Yeah.
As you said, it's a brunch wedding.
Yes.
Very different for Trinidad. Very
Yes,
different for Trinidad. I'm
very
excited
different.
about that.
Thank
We are
you.
used to the
Evening
evening weddings, the
weddings,
night
yes,
weddings, and so
yes.
forth. So this is very cutting edge.
Yes.
And new to Trinidad. It's to some extent new
Yeah.
to Trinidad and Tobago. So, we had a lot of fun.
Yes.
And working along with GMA, I honestly love the camaraderie, the
Yeah.
fact that you were able to bring together so many different talents, so many
Yes.
different designers in their own rights to create something like this.
Thank you very much, Cohen.
You're
and
welcome.
I love the fact that we worked excellent together to create something like this, and I love the fact that you're very creative in your own craft. That's what I seek for, and yeah, we would be seeing a lot more from you. Thank you so much.
No problem. It was our
All right.
pleasure.
Thank you very
You're
much.
welcome.
Bye, guys.
Take care.
Okay, so guys, we are here with the owner of Exhibit Cakery, which is Liz Hamilton. So, Liz, how are you?
I'm good. Tired because I barely slept. My sister and I
Oh,
was up.
okay,
Well, we
so,
were up all night preparing this lovely cake.
and it's indeed lovely.
Thank you.
So, tell us a bit about, well, seeing that you know, your design. How long did it take you to make it?
Actually, since you told me about it,
Yeah,
when was it? Last week Thursday?
last Tuesday.
I think it was last week Thursday. Just the mere fact that you with the introduction
Right.
of the brunch weddings, which
Right.
is hardly ever heard of
Yes.
in Trinidad.
Yeah,
I guess there would be, but
Yeah.
for me, I've never heard of it. I was just excited
yeah,
to do something, particularly for you,
yeah.
Janelle,
Thank you so
asking me
much.
to do it. So I just wanted to do something bright and fun, and
Yeah.
hoping we were really hoping that we get good weather.
Yeah,
to
and
bring out.
the weather for somewhat reason it held up.
did.
This morning I was kind of like in a zone when I saw that it was raining at 4 a.m. this morning, but safely, we are here. The sun is out. The
Yeah,
place
it's
is
been
bright.
beautiful all
It's
day.
nice,
Yeah.
and we have a lot of things going on. So this cake, guys, I have tasted Liz's hands. She did my 1 year anniversary cake, and I must tell you, I can, this cake, I can eat Liz cake every day, right? So
All day.
brides all day. So couples, you are getting a very good cake. When you book, you're gonna get your cake is gonna be excellent, and she's going to take her time in terms of the creation, the design, whatever that you're looking for. So Liz, tell us, you just specialize in wedding cakes, or what if someone is looking to just get something from you apart from a wedding cake for
No.
any other event?
It's not just wedding cakes, birthdays, anniversaries, just because cakes,
Right.
Just about any event,
Okay.
any occasion.
All right, but okay, so this cake, is it fondant? Tell me, how many layers is this?
It's actually 5 tiers.
What
5 tiers.
is it? 5 tiers? Just
Yeah,
okay.
5 tiers, but
Let me see how many people we have here, because we need to share up this cake. So I just
And
need
you
to
want
know.
a whole tier by yourself?
What? Of course. Of course. Of
Yeah,
course.
so it's 5 tiers, but 3 tiers real cake and 2 are dummy.
Okay.
So-
But me something in terms of your interest in joining JME for the introduction of brunch weddings. What would have inspired you to join our team?
Firstly, just the mere idea that you asked me, I felt honored, really privileged to be part of your team.
Yes, I love
So-
you.
So I was really excited to work with you because I've been following you for quite some time, and I
Yes.
know you take your work seriously.
Yes.
And you strive to be the best.
Thank
and
you so
that
much.
is what I want to be associated with.
Yes.
So yeah.
Thank you very, very much, Liz.
welcome.
So, guys, please look into more from Liz coming out from JMA, the introduction of brunch weddings. This is what you are going to be getting and seeing posted on our page from now until, whenever. So, Exhibit Cakery, Liz Hamilton, thank you very, very much.
You're welcome. I look forward to working with you, Janelle.
Thank you so much. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Hey.
Hi, everybody.
Hey.
So I have with me the Facebook manager and representative for the backyard, this lovely venue. Seeing it in person, it is surreal. I have seen pictures, I've seen videos, I've even spoke to Andre, but seeing the photos and the place is two different things.
Oh, yeah.
So, Chris, tell us a bit about this lovely venue, this garden finish venue that, we also love this space, the decor, everything complements it, but tell us about this venue.
So the backyard itself is the residence of both Andre and Anella, and they have been here for a number of years. But it was due to a little tragedy where they had some flooding in the back here. This did not exist.
Wow.
But due to the flooding, they say, you know what, we're going to do something here.
Yeah.
And 10 years ago, they started developing the backyard. And so what you're seeing here is 10 years of love and labor. This is not an overnight thing at all.
No,
10
it is
years of
not.
love and labor. And when you go around, you have to really go around in detail. You will see plants from not just Trinidad and Tobago, but from different parts
Yes.
of the world.
I love this because even entering this morning, I am looking at every single corner, and I am a detail
From
person.
the gate comes straight
From the gate is
in.
like an experience. Nobody don't even have to be here now, but from
No.
the time you enter the gate is like an experience, and just coming to the back,
Oh, yes.
you would never think that, okay, looking at the front, you would never think that this is like heaven to the back here.
And what I love about it too is that when you're walking in, all the plants along the wall and stuff like that is building up that anticipation,
Yes,
building up
yes.
that excitement, and then you have to come through this very cute little,
Yeah, the
I would call it a
walkway.
hole in the wall doorway
Yes.
with the vines around
Yes.
it. It is really, really nice, and then you come into this immaculate garden. Really, really, really
I love
lovely.
it. The plants, they are in strategic places. It's like they were designed to be there. And I love it. I love it. This is a very good venue, a very, very lovely venue. But tell me something. So we are introducing brunch weddings to the Caribbean.
Yes.
And to me, this was the ideal place to have this introduction.
What better place you would want than something that represents the Caribbean?
Yes.
The palm trees,
Yes.
the fan palm to the back of the
Yeah.
gazebo. There's a gazebo here that you could do numerous things with, especially
Yes.
ceremonies and stuff.
Ceremony, yeah.
It's properly sheltered. You could put tents. You don't even have to put a tent if you don't want to. There's a lovely balcony that you could actually dine under, or even go upstairs and take
Right.
photos, or even have a bar.
Right.
And they actually supply their own bar here because they do have experience in that as well.
Right, that is very good to hear, because a lot of persons will say, okay, well, they're coming to a venue as such as this. What else does the
Yes,
venue provide?
correct.
So is it just the bar? Is there anything else that they are looking in terms of futuristic wise as to supply? And here having like a one-stop shop, that kind of
They
thing.
are looking at that in terms of the one-stop shop. So there is discussion about adding even the live stream and stuff like that. So live stream will come with the place.
Right.
Also to have that secure, safe place where you could actually do your photo shoots. So you could actually do photo shoots if you want to do trash the dress. Trash the dress is
Right.
another thing that is done all over the place. But started doing this in Trinidad with a few photographers a few years ago, and it's now getting more popular.
Right.
So this is a lovely place. If you didn't get to have that bride and groom moment you wanted, you could actually come and get a safe, secure place in the backyard to do that.
Right.
And also a lovely place for picnics.
Really
Recently,
nice.
they had a
Yeah.
proposal here as well.
Wow.
They had a proposal, and we're going to post those on the Facebook page.
Mm-hmm.
You could do so much different things inside here, and yes, they want to go into more one-stop shop stuff,
Mm-hmm.
not just the bar and stuff like that, but catering for different needs that you will have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is 10 years of hard work. This
Hard
is
work.
10 years of
Love.
accomplishments and love,
Love.
because in every corner you could see how much of love that it played a part. The plants are well groomed.
And they have a green thumb.
places-
They have a green.
What?
This place, everything here is done by Andre and his wife.
Yeah. I know he sent me
Lovely,
a
lovely
video with him, actually wetting the plants and whatnot, when I asked for the space. But this is phenomenal. I am looking at every single thing. It's so well groomed. The place is clean, for a backyard, a
Yes.
garden. You're not going to be seeing any leaves or anything. It's like as
You
though
could walk
it's
here barefooted.
Yeah,
You could walk here barefooted.
You can.
The grass is like carpet. I've actually done a trashy dress wedding shoot here.
Right.
And the bride took off her shoes and she walked the entire garden barefooted.
Yeah, this place
It is
is
really, really
excellent. It's
lovely.
really excellent. Thank you very much, Andre and his
Anella.
wife is Anella, for a very well put together venue. And thank you very much, Chris,
Sure.
for even, put forward and, putting it out there to represent the backyard. But this is a very good venue, guys. If you're looking for a wonderful outdoor garden finish venue, come to the backyard. Visit the backyard. You would see exactly what we are talking about. Don't just go onto his page and look at the photos, but being in the moment, being at the place, it is different. It is
Definitely
really different, right? So thank you very much, Chris. It has been a pleasure, and I hope that, for futuristic goals, the backyard can, take us in even more, because we're introducing brunch weddings, and we would want to have this said venue for our clients ahead.
Definitely.
Right?
In fact, if you'd like, you could actually send a message to the backyard on Facebook.
Yes.
And you could make an appointment to come and take a tour of the place
Yeah.
itself. And it's really, really lovely. It's worth coming here.
Yes.
And in fact, we are focused on intimate events and very, very secure and safe. And
Yeah.
also, the name for this part of the entire venue is called the secret. Well, of course, the secret garden.
Okay,
Because
nice.
you
I
really
didn't
don't
hear about
expect.
that.
You don't expect it was a secret.
No, it is a secret because, as I mentioned before, from the time you if you park to the front, you can miss it,
Yeah.
right? But
It's
if
on
you
the-
do
it's
not
on the main
know,
road.
if you do not know that, okay, this is the backyard, but you would be looking to the front and saying, are they sure this is
Sure
the
this is the place? Yeah,
outdoor
no,
venue? It's only
no.
when you come into the compound and walking through this small area here, you start to see the plants at the side, you start to see,
Yes.
and from the time you enter, it's jaw dropping.
Definitely.
So you need to visit, guys. Message them for a tour. Come and see the venue yourself. You would have the same sentiments as us, and your feeling is going to be very different, and you'll want to have your event here. Yeah?
It's a photographer's dream, by the way.
Yes, and it's a bride's dream too. I'm speaking on behalf of the brides. It's a bride's dream. It's a wedding planner's dream to be in a venue like this, such as this.
Yes.
So thank you very much, Chris.
Thank you.
You're most welcome. Bye, guys. Okay. Neither mind. Yeah. Okay. So
Wait, I don't trust him. I don't trust him. I don't trust him. I don't trust him. What? I don't trust him. I want him to come and tell me we ready.
are we ready? Yeah.
You ready?
Okay. Great.
Let me
Hi
see my-
guys.
I want to see myself. I don't trust it. We talk about half an hour
Yes.
straight.
Guys, so we thought that we were like live and stuff.
Yeah.
And we were chatting away. So the joke was missed. So we'll try to, resurrect the joke again.
Jesus Christ. She's on
And I'm
thread.
still laughing. So I'm introducing you guys to Sion, the owner of Adatos Wedding Studios. He is a phenomenal photographer, and we are at the backyard. So with a venue like this, Sion, let us hear from you in terms of your feeling, how you felt walking into something like this, because it has so much potential.
Okay.
So
So I could tell you from the drive up, I didn't expect. I've never been to Carapachama. Have you ever been to Carapachama?
yes, I have, but not here.
Not here.
Yeah.
So I was like, this is a whole town inside here,
Yes.
because Google sent me into a side street. So I was like, all right, cool, it's a side street. I expect,
Right.
but it's a whole town. I was like,
Yeah.
this is a highway up
Yeah.
in here. But hi, I'm Sion. I don't usually look like a hobo when I take in photos and stuff like that. She ambushed me and said, "Sion, you have to come on camera." so I had to
because
put.
I need him to talk to tell the people
Right.
what he does and how he does it, because his work is very good. Guys, if you go onto Adato Wedding Studios page, his Instagram page, his Facebook page, you are going to see something that, it's like you're looking at photos, but it's not really photos. It's like real life people, and things are happening. So many things happening. It's telling a story with every shot that you take.
Oh God, you are too kind. Eh?
You know,
are
I-
too
I-
kind.
it's-
You could sell people, boy.
Well,
You could sell me that little blade of grass. I would buy that. Oh Lord
Hey,
Jesus.
so tell the people who Adato's Wedding Studios is.
All right, so Adato Studios, Wedding Studios, is not this hobo-looking fellow you see right here. It's what I try to bring to the table, that try to make myself unique from, because we have in Johannesburg, we have a plethora of really amazing photographers. You probably work with a
Yes,
good few of
yeah.
them already, and but you never worked with me yet. But you
No.
work with me. But anyway, I try to do something where I bring a sense of value to you, to the client itself. Like I
Right.
ask, what is valuable to you? What
Right.
about photography? What about your wedding that you value the most? And that is
Right.
what I try to get at. Yes, you want good photography, but what is it about your wedding? What is important to you? Is it the first kiss? Is it the way how we interact with each other? Is it like,
Right.
are we candid? Do you want to get more candid moments, or do you want to be, because you guys are intimate with each other, you
Yeah.
want that to show? And I tend to ask a ton of questions at my meetings to find out exactly that,
Right.
so that when I come on the day, before I even pick up the camera, I know what to do. I know how
Yeah.
to interact with you. I know how to get you to laugh, like how we're laughing
Yeah.
here right now. And I want to bring that out of you. So
Right.
when you go home, or when I deliver images to you, you'll be like, yes, this is exactly what I was
Yeah.
looking for. And that's what I try to do. And that's what I try to bring, like, a difference to this, market, you
Right.
should probably say.
So, it's a lot of eye for detail in our industry.
Correct.
So, for a particular venue like this, there is a lot of different things that can happen, right, in every corner.
Right.
So basically, yes, we would have the setup here, but you could afford to look at,
Oh, wow, yeah.
any other
No, he
place
has
or
by
position.
just sitting here and just doing
Yeah,
like a
in your mind is already
he has
racing as
he has
to what
that
you
spot,
can do.
that
Yeah,
spot, like one,
yeah.
2, 3, 4, the gazebo,
Right.
and behind the gazebo, it's like about
Yeah.
you could get multiple spots to do amazing stuff with your bride and groom,
Yeah.
as well as a full bridal party
Yeah.
with mom and dad and everything. It's intimately small,
Right.
but like the key word is intimate. You don't feel as though you have to do too much.
Correct.
This is me.
Yeah.
This is me thinking from the standpoint of a bride and groom. It's not something you have to like overdo
Right.
and feel as though the pressure of it's really small. And I don't say really small like if that's a bad thing.
Yeah.
It's really small in terms
Yeah.
of like manageable. Is
Correct.
that
Yeah,
Did I say
yeah,
that?
that's fine. But I am still in awe, by interviewing Chris and him saying, being the representative of the backyard. It took them 10 years to create something like this.
I have a backyard there. That my backyard is probably there for more than 10 years.
I think mine is, we in the same boat.
And my backyard don't look...
Well, mine, I don't even have a plant, but
You don't have a plant in your backyard? Where you living, girl?
I have dogs. And listen, if my dogs come here, they will have a field day. Because there's so many things here that they would be seeing to interfere with.
My dog would piss on everything here.
But
Everything.
no, but for me, to have a backyard like this,
Yeah.
this would be very nice for me to have a backyard. I will have to tame my dogs, but it's big dogs.
You know what they're missing?
And
You know what this backyard missing?
what?
A pool.
Oh my! I said it. I said it to earlier
You know
on
what?
today. Like
He don't need that mango tree, do you know?
he don't need the
He
no. That's
don't-
a Julie mango tree, so he needs it. I love
No,
Julie.
no. You can get rid of that. If
No,
he had
but
a
I
starch mango, we'd leave it in.
But I love Julie. I love
He
Julie. You
don't
see
need
this
that
spot
mango tree.
here?
This
He
one
could
right
have-
here?
Yeah, this spot that we are under here, under this tent, he could put the pool here.
Just dig it up. You don't have to be
Yeah.
a big thing. Just enough to dip my foot because the place hot.
Yeah, the place is real hot, but we thank God for the weather.
Oh, thank God.
Because at 4 a.m. this morning, we had rain.
Oh yeah. I got up
So
with the.
I was like, why rain? Why rain?
did.
So
I
I
was
was a bit
worried.
worried, but God is good. And yeah, we need the balance.
But bringing it back to the brunch aspect of it, I see this spot, or I see the small spots working with your idea with having a brunch
Yeah.
wedding. I see that happening because you
Right.
can't go to Hyatt and try to do a brunch.
Right.
there.
So, my whole take on brunch weddings, it was an idea from long ago. And, in terms of like starting to post and, just feeling Trinidad and Tobago because, the world, the way how, everything is, yes, we're in a pandemic, but I really wanted to have another option
Correct.
for couples. And it's not just having the evening wedding. To me, it's not, just having an evening wedding, but you can have a morning wedding and
You
have
can
the
have a
balance of
morning
the
wedding.
day.
Correct,
Doing
yeah.
what you want to do.
I
Go to
totally
your
agree.
honeymoon, that kind of thing. But it's more intimate. And you get to have your close friends, your close family there, that kind of thing. And you have fun with it. Because you
agree.
have a variety of food that you can choose from, the different platters,
Mm-hmm.
breakfast, the total brunch.
And I don't think it has to be too expensive. I don't think brunch could be too
It's-
expensive
no,
because
it's not.
whereas before the traditional way is
Yeah.
that per person per plate you have to
Right,
spend that kind
right.
of money. Who get, who ain't get, don't get.
Listen, look at this menu.
Yeah.
The menu is a huge menu. You have a wide variety of things on it.
Yeah.
And a lot of the things are looking so good.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I feel like I could have brunch weddings every day.
Yeah.
Or just brunch on the whole every day.
Yeah. The only issue that I came across with the brunch wedding aspect of it is the sunlight. It is really, really harsh.
No.
So
it
how we
depends.
do that? How we do the like balancing like the harsh sun and having a brunch outdoor wedding Is it that we're just gonna have to like accept the sun as is and
Yes and no, but we are basically under a tent.
Correct.
So, as the backyard, which is a perfect venue, you could put the tent. You don't necessarily have to use a tent, but in terms of the weather, brunches are a much shorter time.
Correct. Yeah,
Right?
agreed.
So you can have it early morning by 9. So it's like a 3-hour window that
Yep.
you will necessarily have. So it's not going to carry you in the wee hours of the evening that when the sun, the afternoon, the sun blazes and that kind of thing. So it's early in the morning for like early birds, people who love breakfast like myself, or who is like a foodie like myself.
that's true.
And you come, you have fun.
Yeah.
You get up, you get your makeup done, you get your hair done, you get basically everything done in one spot. You get your nice photos. Don't forget that.
As you brought that up, because photos, like right now, I think it's what, 2 o'clock right now, and it's the sun is really, really harsh. So
Yeah.
what came to me right now is that you said early morning, 9, 10-ish, that
Yeah.
kind of thing. And let's say we have the whole ceremony and we get rid of the whole ceremony. Sorry
Yeah.
for saying getting rid of the
Right.
whole ceremony, but we do the ceremony.
Right.
We spend time with friends and family, and it's possible to do the photos later on.
Yeah.
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 So that way we don't have to fight, or the photographers itself
Yeah.
don't have to fight, but you just get good photos and
Yeah.
at like more on the evening side. So
Yeah.
that way you go relax a little bit, and the thing is, the whole idea with the brunch is that you don't have to hustle, you don't
No,
have
you
to
don't
rush
have to.
anything.
It's not about waking up 4 a.m. in the morning, right, to get to a venue or anything like that. Even you have flexibility of the time,
Yeah.
so you can have brunch. It could even start at 9. And ceremony these days is not a lengthy
Unless
thing.
you get one of them pastors who want to talk, and you're like, Pastor, we ain't come for this.
Yeah, and
we come to
your
say I
heels
do,
and
I
you're
do.
standing, waiting and thing, and and the sun just come
You
out.
want to talk about who wants to be saved? Show your hand. No,
Yeah.
no, don't do that.
So it's gonna be a short ceremony.
Yeah.
You come,
It's
you
not a
have
crusade.
fun, and
Yeah.
it's like you just go right into your reception. There's nothing embedded in a book that says that you have to be up at 4 a.m. to
Agreed.
attend your brunch wedding.
Agreed.
Yeah, but it's just that as photographers like yourself, you would be appreciative of the morning sun. That
The
ambience.
early
Yeah,
stuff,
because the lighting, that natural lighting you are gonna get from it, it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
It's really going to be good for your photos.
Yeah.
Yeah?
And the thing is, what I gather from having a brunch wedding is that you could relax a little more.
Yeah, you could. You'll
could
have
relax.
the whole afternoon
You-
Netflix and chill.
Yeah. After it's like, yo, so what you gonna do after?
Yeah, it's like, okay.
What time it is? 12 o'clock?
Yeah.
Well, I was planning to go to my hotel.
Yeah.
I saw they have a pool. I just gonna chill after.
Yeah.
And I like the idea of brunch weddings because, like you said, we are in a pandemic.
Yeah.
And Dr. Rowley is putting a whole set of sanctions and SOEs on us, and a lot of restrictions.
Yeah.
I see this as one, breaking traditional
Right.
weddings.
Yeah.
And two, pivoting or being smart and using what we have to try to get and coming out
We have to be creative.
correct, right?
Yeah.
And benefiting
Yeah.
financially as well.
Yes,
So you
yes.
don't spend that too much money.
Yeah.
And you go half the day and you go and relax.
Yeah.
You sleep.
Because it's a shorter, although it's much more expensive to have an evening wedding. You have the traditional
Correct.
weddings and whatnot. You go into the night, that party vibes and all of these different things.
Oh, and that is also our culture as well too.
it
So
is.
you're trying to break cultural
Yes.
norms.
We're trying to give another option
Yeah,
to our couples because you need it. You need the other option. And why not have a brunch wedding?
Why not have a brunch wedding?
Why not have
Why
a
not
brunch
have a
wedding?
brunch wedding?
Why not have brunch?
Yeah, and I know we could talk more, and we
Yeah.
will just
We will just continue
continue talking here.
talking
so
about brunch,
I'm
guys.
just gonna, you close me off and
Okay, CN is ready to go. Right?
Because
so
you see
thank
the brunch it over there,
Yeah.
looking to see if we could
Guys, we
steal.
have brunch to go.
And
get
still,
to.
my wife is going to be so happy to this afternoon.
I am even happy looking at it. I wish I can just, head straight into it, but it's so good.
You're gonna
The
make me the
menu is
best
good.
husband this afternoon because yeah.
You reach early from brunch.
Yeah, you'll be like, honey, look what I have for you. Huh? Look what I have for you.
Yeah.
Look at this. Look at that. Look at this awesome stuff. What is this? Beef something.
Just
I don't
make
know.
sure
This
and
is
get
a
the
beef.
names right.
Oh,
So
yeah,
get the
that's true.
names right.
Yeah.
So because she's going to be asking you, what is this? And you may say, well, I don't know.
I don't know, woman.
Just eat it.
Just
but,
eat that. Just put it in your mouth.
Yeah, but it's best that, she knows the names.
Okay.
And you'll make her much happy. She'll be like, what? I've never heard this before.
I might
But
have
it's
a good
very
night
unique
tonight.
menu.
I might have a good night tonight.
That is very good. And yes, I'm sending prayers your way. You will have a good night
I will
tonight.
have a good night tonight.
So thank you very much, Sian. It
Thank you
has
so
been
much.
a pleasure working alongside you and the team. And you have brought so many different aspects and so many different things that I've seen here today.
Okay.
And, for our viewing public, for persons that are just looking on, even if you now join or you would have joined us from inception, it has been a pleasure for you guys to look on and see exactly what behind the scenes looks like for us. Yes, it's all work and play at the same time, but we want to be able to present you with something that is very special, close to our hearts as professionals. And this is the introduction of Brunch Weddings. We thank you very much for viewing, and we hope to see you guys contacting us. Please note the brunch packages are going to be out very, very, very soon, so look out for it. This is JME, Mrs. JME, Luxurious Wedding and Events, tuning out. Thank you very much. Yeah?
Yeah.
Hello. Ready? Okay. So
Hey.
okay, so guys, I have to present Walk on Water Photography. This is Chris and Jorim. So I do not know if any of you have heard a name as Jorim before. It's very unique.
Jorim.
Very unique, by the way, right? So tell us a bit about who is Walk on Water.
So Walk on Water is
It's a very lovely name, though.
Thank you very much.
Very
Actually, Walk on
lovely.
Water is the name came about when I used to work in the energy industry. I used to work in the oil and gas for over 22 years.
Right.
And I always, I was always into photography, art, and stuff like that. I used to admire the cameras that my uncles and they would have, but couldn't afford it, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So when I started to, work and save up my money and stuff, my wife actually helped me buy my first DSLR.
Nice.
And got into weddings and stuff like that. Started with sports photography. I always thought weddings were boring, being real. I always thought it was boring. Until I did my first wedding. When I did my
Right.
first one, I was like, oh, this is cool. This is cool. This is nice. And I started to introduce some, adventurous editorials into
Yeah.
how I did weddings as well. And even the style of how I did sport lighting and stuff. I introduced it in that. And we started to do some really good stuff.
Right.
And so Walk on Water was really about stepping out of my comfort zone.
Right.
And people talk about thinking out of the box.
Yeah.
So Walk on Water was thinking out of the boat. Just get out of the comfort zone. Focus on the God who created us and the talents that He has gifted us with. Focus on Jesus, and
Yeah.
that's why it was
That's most
booted.
important,
Yeah.
yeah.
So we've been around since like 2009 doing stuff, and we went full-fledged 2013. Yeah.
That's really nice. So is it that you guys specialize now in weddings?
We specialize now. We used to specialize in weddings, but now we're into lifestyle.
Okay.
So it's weddings and lifestyle, meaning birthdays, anything that is celebrations and stuff. Your
Right.
birthdays, your anniversaries,
Right.
maternity, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And when we got into live stream a few months ago, we actually started doing funerals, which
Right.
seems like a bit of the flip side.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it is part of life. So it's like covering everything from life, from births to dating to marriage to anniversaries, and until you say farewell.
Yeah.
And it's really about capturing the memories. Some people might say, well, how do you do that for a funeral? But at the end of the day, it's memories that, where the two things two events throughout the world that bring families together:
Yeah.
weddings, funerals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
And Walk on
makes
Water
sense,
Weddings is and lifestyle is really a family of people.
Right.
So we have the photographers.
Yeah.
We have a couple wedding concierge. The wedding concierge are ladies who will take care of the bride for the day. So they have the
Nice.
emergency kit, they
I
have the
love that.
makeup stuff.
It's very, luxurious.
Of course, and the photographer, I don't touch the brides.
Okay.
So the grooms could feel safe. I don't touch the brides. The ladies take care of the brides. And then we also have our live stream team. So we have Joram, we have Stefan, we have Steven. They handle the live stream and stuff like that. And
Very nice.
Joram could give you some more information
Yeah.
on the live stream.
Yeah.
All right. So I am a pretty new member to the WOW Studios, or the Walking
Right.
on Water Studios. The experience with WOW Studios has been great. I usually associate myself with very business-oriented, professional persons.
And I must say you would have done an excellent job.
Thank you very
Thus
much.
far, your team did an excellent job. Stefan as well. I'm looking at the whole, in terms of professional looks and, the way how you guys carried about the entire event.
Yes.
It was really, really, really nice.
Lovely. And to add to the platforms as well for live streaming, we can stream to basically any platform that you can stream to. All right, so we have the YouTube platform, Facebook, Zoom, whatever you like. Even if you have family abroad who would like to share their sentiments in your wedding, it is quite possible where we can have them tune into your wedding and share their sentiments virtually and have it
Okay,
viewed to
nice.
everyone who is viewing the wedding on a whole.
No, that is really good. Really, really nice. And, in terms of this setup here, so it's the introduction to brunch weddings, right? tell me a bit about your key interests, because you're also a representative of the backyard
Right.
venue. You're also managing their pages and whatnot. So you have like a very good position in terms of what happens here and whatnot. What your experience thus far from when we started, how is it, with the brunch weddings, or what's your key interest in terms of the brunch weddings?
Well, the funny thing about it is that my wife and I, we actually had a brunch wedding.
Okay.
Our wedding was my wife is an early bird, early
That's
person.
nice.
I'm a late night person. You'll catch me all 2-3 o'clock in the morning editing and
Yeah.
doing that kind of stuff. My wife will get up at 3:30-4 o'clock in the morning, read her Bible, pray, go exercise, start work early and prep for work early. In fact, if you have a meeting, she will reach there 50 minutes to half hour early,
Wow.
prep, ready,
That
settle down.
is organized.
Start on time,
Yeah.
finish on. Oh man, yeah. I mean, for our brunch wedding, we actually started a few minutes late, and she was pissed. Yeah, she's early bird. But what the clash in personalities or the different personalities being married has introduced me to new ways of doing things. So I and she's not from Trinidad either. So the whole culture, everything was different, and.
Yeah.
Being from Trinidad, as you know, Cian would have said earlier, we're accustomed to the late night,
Right.
long, big
Yeah.
crowd, that kind of
Yeah.
thing. But what I loved about the brunch wedding is that you're fresh up early, you have the rest of the day to relax,
Yeah.
and it's more family vibes.
Yes, it is.
Our family actually we got married in a villa in Tobago. We spent the rest of the afternoon just chilling.
Yeah.
Who stayed we flew out to go to the honeymoon. Everybody stayed in the villa
Yeah,
over the
yeah.
weekend, enjoyed themselves. It was light, it was nice, it was really, really cool, and I think that is the attraction for me with regards to this.
Right.
I think too the crowd or the audience, the demographic for the brunch weddings are more simply chic, laid back
Yes.
type of
Yeah,
people.
yeah.
You want it simple, you want it straightforward, you want to enjoy yourself with your family and the loved ones
Yeah.
who mean the most to you. This is really, really nice way to go.
Yeah.
Really
and the
nice.
flexibility of time too, because you would have the brunch wedding in a space of 3 hours.
Oh yeah.
And you have the balance of the day to do whatever you feel like doing.
Correct.
Right? So as I was telling Sion, it's a very good addition to what we already have, traditionally. But in terms of the pandemic, we really want to, put out another option for couples.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
So that, in the event that they want to have something simple, short, that kind of thing, you could catch a flight
Because since
later on today.
correct, because since with the whole COVID period that we've been in, we've seen a lot more downsizing of
Right.
weddings, downsizing of events. Most weddings average right now to 3 hours.
Yeah.
And I mean, there's no big long reception and stuff
Yeah.
like that as before. So you have just enough time to do. Let's say and better that if you do it on the spot. The nice thing about backyard is that it has its own dressing room. You could
Yeah.
actually do your ceremony, everything right
and
here.
the reception, everything.
Yeah, I mean, first
The
look
only
is
thing
the
you
next
can't
thing.
do
If you
is,
want to do a first look,
do
you can
a
do a first look.
honeymoon.
Hello. Yeah.
So probably he needs to
maybe
look into
I will
that.
talk to
Yes.
Andrew and Anella
He
about
needs to
that.
Look into that.
But it is really, really nice in terms of getting everything done in one spot, one venue within a short space of time. You will reduce your time as well as the amount of money you'll spend on a big, huge
Right.
wedding and stuff like that. And still get the nice thing about the live stream and speaking to people, as Jerome said earlier, is that you can still get your families and friends involved
Yeah.
from away interacting and stuff. We did some live streams last year. We did stuff this year, and it was still nice to have speeches and stuff from
Right.
uncles and stuff
Yeah.
who couldn't make it.
Yeah.
I in fact I wish I had that for my wedding because I
wish
am married
had
over
it for
12
my
years.
wedding
I
too.
didn't have that.
didn't
I had a
have
lot of
to,
family who
you
wanted
know,
to come.
I had a lot of people who wanted to come. People did come, but in terms of the big amount of person,
Yes, the number.
it had a lot.
Let me tell you, I mix with Spanish. Spanish family big.
Yeah.
Big. We big. And it is nice to see that a place like this could actually accommodate that.
Yeah.
And what I love about working together with the team as well today, and I was talking to Cohen earlier, is that it was nice to have a team led by yourself. Thank you very much.
You're most welcome.
That
Thank
everybody
you.
was connecting, everybody was
Yeah.
meshing, we were helping each other.
Yes.
And one of the things I see missing in the industry, the wedding industry and the wedding community, is people who could mesh and work together
Yeah.
and help. There were people who were not into certain things, were helping each other in certain things
Right.
today, which was really cool.
I think for me, based on my experience and whatnot, and what would have triggered me into networking with people right after rebranding my company last year, is that for the pandemic, you really need to not look at yourself and try to do the whole collaboration with persons,
Right.
because we are all in the pandemic together. So there is not just one person, experiencing it or suffering from it or whatnot.
Since we're the last folks on this interview, so let me interview you. So
Yes.
what brought about this idea of one, the brunch wedding idea? What inspired you with that? And two, what attracted you about the people that you selected? Because these are hand-picked people
yes.
that you selected.
Yes.
What was peculiar about each person or each brand that brought this team together?
Well, firstly, for the brunch weddings, this is something that I have been thinking about for a very long time. I've been praying about it. I've been pondering on it. I have like a notebook that has a lot of different notes and different things on it. So I told my assistant, I said, I need some content to go out there. First, to begin, I started posting about brunch weddings, and I'm seeing, I'm getting a very good attraction
Good
from
feedback,
persons, people liking the post, but you can like a post and not read it,
Correct.
right? So the content was being put out there for about 2 weeks now. And I just said, you know what? Why not a brunch wedding? Like, why not? I said, people normally, create different things, and some of the times they don't necessarily have to make sense right away. But, in terms of going down into it, getting the right people to execute it, it will absolutely make sense. So I connected with my assistant and I told her, I said, I need to send out a poll. And I did to my audience on my page, and I got very good feedback. So I said, you know what, I need to do this. And so be it. Sion reached out to me and he's like, I saw you posted something, it's going to be a great idea if we connect. And I'm like, wow, this is good. Right? So I said, here's what, give me a week, because there are people that I am following that I would really love to collaborate with. And those are the
people whose work you admire and stuff
right.
like that.
Those are the people that I would want to have, a part of this introduction.
Totally understood.
To Trinidad and Tobago, even to the Caribbean, because it's basically the Caribbean. We are not limited to just Trinidad and Tobago, right? So I decided to reach out to everyone, and it so happened when I reached out to Andrew says, okay, well, I have my Chris is managing my page. I said, listen, give me Chris's number. I need to contact him. I need to see, exactly what it is. And when I started looking at Walk on Water's page, I'm like, what? What is this? And then I saw a friend of mine who photography you did.
That is Brian Henry.
Yes, Brian Henry. And I'm like, wow, no, I need him. I need him on board. So I'm just like, okay, great. I would connect you guys. And so be it. But the persons that are handpicked for this are people that I know, and then people that I now know. And the work, just by us working together today, we had very limited time.
Correct. Our time was very tight. Very tight.
We only had 2 meetings.
And we had some challenges. And we overcame those challenges, which I love. And I always love being, as I was talking to some of the team members earlier, I always love being a solution provider.
Right.
We don't want to rant about our challenges and complaints that we are there to be solution providers to provide an answer to the challenges and the problems that people might face.
Right.
And we did that today.
Yeah.
We did that today.
In our own profession, we are in one industry, but with our own different businesses, we are able to solve whatever problems because we know what it would take to do it.
And meeting some of the team members today, you realize that they have a vast knowledge of expertise. In fact,
just by interviewing.
In fact, when I spoke to Jerome said, you know what? I need to bring Stephen on board.
Yeah.
Stephen is the audio man, and me being in media, I understand the the meticulousness, the details of separating
Yeah.
visuals from audio and to get everything right. So when you have people handling, their end
Right.
and being there to really manage what they are
makes your job
responsible for, it
easier.
makes it easier, makes everything smooth. It was really fluid and really enjoyed today.
Yeah.
Really enjoyed today.
But this has been a very good introduction, and I hope that the Caribbean persons who viewed us today and viewed the setup, viewed the behind the scenes, viewed every single thing pertaining to this.
And there's more to come because we're
Yes.
gonna condense everything.
Yes,
We watched a live today, so you will have some lags and stuff in between, but we are going to actually. So this was a behind the scenes
Yeah.
live, but we're gonna bring everything together
Yeah.
so that we could actually put out and show people what is going to happen. And you have some stuff to share concerning
Yes.
the packages and
I
stuff.
have the packages are going to be coming out on Monday the 11th. So look out for that. There will be 2 options in terms of times. Remember, it's a brunch wedding. So we are looking at shorter times. You have the balance of the day to go do whatever you want to go do with your new husband, your new
Hey.
wife, that kind of thing. You can take honeymoon very early, the
Very
same
early,
day.
same day.
So look out on Monday, God Spare Life, for those packages. And you can start calling us for consultations. The packages are going to be compact with everything that you see here, with every person that you see here. And you're going to have a great time. And we would be very welcoming and, presenting everything for you, right? Our menu is not a local menu.
No, it's not.
Right? But
And
if you saw...
the aroma just filled the place today.
Yeah. And we're still talking here about the branches they're waiting
You
for
had,
us.
you had
No, I haven't. I
yeah,
have not as yet.
but it's smelling good,
Yes. I smell it since it was coming out the car.
I
and
only
I-
eat with my eyes. So my
and I do. In terms of the plating that Latoya did, that was, eye opener for me.
Yes.
That.
You
fine
saw she had
details.
dragon fruit as well.
Yeah, watch now. Oh my goodness! If nobody don't want their,
I've
one,
never
I'm
had
taking
dragon
it.
fruit. I want dragon fruit.
First time, and it looks so good. It looked really, really good. I love the presentation. I love everything about, what we would have been able to accomplish here today by each and every person. And everybody brought it. Everybody brought it.
Definitely.
And this is exactly what we are going to present to you guys when you book with us. The brunch wedding packages. Again, it's coming out on Monday, so look out for it. Is there anything else that you guys need to tell us, where it's concerned with Walk on Water, or anything futuristic wise that you're looking to bring forward soon, or anything like that?
Well, some of the things that we have been looking at, and we started, what we actually started doing some years ago. In fact, the first time Sienna and I worked together, we actually started doing same-day edits. So we would actually present. It's an option for your packages where we could actually present edits of your photos taken the same day on one of our
And I love
screens.
that, right?
Man,
I love it because, couples would say, okay, well, I'm waiting on my photographer.
yeah.
Or I'm waiting for him to present the photos. And you would wait for like a week or two.
To get teasers.
Yeah. And
No, we drop the teasers
before-
same day.
Yeah, before you know it, you have to be posting stuff from
Oh,
off
yeah.
of what you took or
Correct.
from your guests.
Correct.
Right? But I love the same day edits. I love the fact that you can even showcase it on the day of the wedding.
On the day of the wedding,
That's really
on a
good.
big screen, and let me tell you, we have seen brides and families get emotional because of that, man.
Yeah, I would.
It
I
is
would too.
amazing.
I
It
would
is
too.
amazing.
Seeing myself on a screen, being dressed the same way, and just seeing the different images across the screen, I would too. But
Oh,
this is definitely. It has been a pleasure working alongside with you guys today and the rest of the team. I extend great gratitude from JME Luxurious Wedding Events. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having us.
Coming on board and for the introduction of brunch weddings. Guys, you do not want to miss this. You do not want to give up the opportunity and not book the brunch wedding. It is going to be something that very good, a new addition to the Caribbean, right? So we just want to encourage you, call us, message us. Further details would be brought forward on our pages. So just look out for that. Stay tuned. And this is a wrap.
This is a wrap.
This is a wrap.
Hey, like you're doing this, you're already on TV, man. Yeah. This is a wrap. That's what
Yeah.
we say in TV.
So thank you very much. And I hope you guys enjoy just as how I would enjoy the brunch.
Definitely, man.
Thank you very much.
You're most welcome. That's it.
Thank you.
They say love is lovely. Lovely. They say love is lovely.
You're my strength and my energy, my never-ending melody. Yeah.
They say love is lovely. Lovely. They say love is lovely. Oh, yeah.